Hello, greetings, and good morning. My name is Augustine, and as usual, I'm here to give us a quick update of the most recent mass adoption meeting feedback. And with me here is also a brother and a friend. His name is Brother Ubede Abu. So, sir, may we meet you? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. My name is Ubede Abu. I'm a missionary and a trader, and I'm a member of this simply brilliant community. I'm so excited for this opportunity to be speaking with you, sir. Thank you very much for the honor.
You're welcome, sir. So, sir,
Thank you.
within the next few seconds, do you mind giving us a rundown of your activities in the community when you came in, your quick experience, and where you are at the moment, please?
Yes, I joined the Simply Brilliant community in the year 2017. That was pretty about 1 year after the program started. And I took my time to look through the structure of the program, the intent of the program, and decided, wow, this is a place to be. I've followed since then, and I have no regrets. I've cause to believe strongly that this is the right place for everyone who means well for the current world. I've come to realize that we just have to change things. People of like minds need to come together and decide on the fate of this world because the world is already heading down the drain. And it takes people who are, proactive, people who are thinking in a different way to wake up to do something different, totally different from what we have currently in our world. So I understand the struggles and I can feel the pains of the community because we are not doing what is common. This is not the common thing. It's not business as usual. So for me, I am all into this program because of the vision, because of where we are headed. And I see there is light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you very much.
Wow, very good one. I love that. So,
Yeah.
we're moving straight into the main content, and the reason why I had to invite this my beloved brother is because we are growing this community, and there must be a bit of spice, you know.
That's
As of previous times, I do come out to give feedback, but over time, we are going to grow. And at some point, we're going to have several teams that will interact, discuss, and people will have different views. Most times it's just one view. So, viewers, you're welcome to my channel. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, I would appreciate if you can like, share, and as well subscribe. So, this, my beloved brother, is one of our leaders, one of our powerful leaders in Nigeria. And the Nigerian community, this is your um, Kogi State coordinator. He has shown, leadership by example. So I advise that you work with him. If there be anything that pertains to our Simply Brilliant community, I'm the ambassador and I'm giving you guys the right to work with him because I know he's a good person. All right. So now let's share my screen and then let's have a look at the content the administration gave us. Now, this content is what we talked about at length in yesterday's mass adoption meeting. So within the next few minutes, we're going to sit down and then look into it. And then I make my contributions. Following my contributions, we're going to go into our Kismet Law of blockchain and then go about a thorough investigation of the progress so far. So far, so good. The price of Joy G has been going down instead of up. But then let's first of all look into this blog and then discuss. All right, so we begin. This was put out yesterday, and this was what the administration took his time to talk about. And then there were questions, people asked questions, which were going to actually look into briefly. I would interact with my beloved brother on those questions, and then he will give me his view, and then possibly our audience would also give us their own views. But I think that this, my brother, would give us the right perspective because I have stayed with him for a while and I know he has the mind of the system. All right, we reset the team back to January 1st, 2023. Oh wow. If you were on the core team this year, starting on January 1st, and fell off, now you are back on it. And this is your second chance to stay on it by completing a payment now. If you were on the backup team this year, starting on January 1st, and fell off, now you are back on it. And this is your second chance to stay on it by completing a payment now. If you were on the Rotator 22 team this year, starting on January 1st, and fell off, now you are back on it. And this is your second chance to stay on it by completing a payment now. So basically, core team, backup team, rotator team has been given a second chance. So let's read on. Now, the core team has been expanding to hold 12,000. Sorry, the core team has been expanded to hold 12,069. Now, the reason why this is 12,069 is because by default, it's 11,111. The individuals who replaced those who fell off will not be sent back to the previous team. They will be there, and these ones will be added. So over time, things will factor itself out naturally. Some people will decide to follow through, some will not. However, if all of them decides to stay, then the system will accommodate them. Am I right, sir?
Very well, very well, very well.
So let me continue. To allow those wanting a second chance to get back on it, the backup team has been expanded to hold 5,938 positions to allow those wanting a second chance to get back on it. The rotator team has been expanded to hold 31,502 positions to allow those wanting a second chance to get back on it. The second chance offer will expire on Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. So complete a payment today. So the software that removes expired accounts once a day is turned off until Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. We will turn this software back on. If your account is expired, you will be kicked off. Let me come again. We will turn this software back on. That is by April 25th. If your account is expired, you'll be kicked off each of these teams. That is, if you have not renewed your account. Now, I want us to quickly finish on this before we go into a tete-a-tete. Now, complete a payment today so you can secure your original spots on these teams. And then keep up with payments ongoing. Sign up at least 2 people so your bounty income will cover the cost monthly. Recruiting is not required, but it is the most intelligent thing to do. So money is not out of your pocket for each of you that follows this advice. So the administration is telling you there are 2 options. Option 1, pay from your pocket, take responsibility. Option 2, which is the better option, leverage on individuals, no limits. Now, we are close to having the right balance on the supply of Joy G coins in circulation to establish rapid price recovery. Now, don't underestimate the power we shall have soon to change lives in a positive way using leverage and unlock millions of dollars for each of you. Great things don't happen overnight. Now, but great things do happen. Have some belief and vision for the SBC community because it will turn out great. And you all shall stand to benefit by accepting this second chance now. Thank you for coming back. For those who will come back, let's build a better tomorrow today. All right. So, sir, what do you think about this particular update that the administration has given us?
It's amazing, sir. It's so mind-blowing. You know, again and again, the administration has proven to us that he is human.
Mm.
This is not some he has not shown us any form of, you know, carelessness, or how do I even put it? He has been so simple to us. The administration has gone out of his way once again to show mercy to the community.
Mm.
This is not the first time. Some time ago, there was an extension of up to close to about a whole month. People were given uh, almost a whole month free, and they didn't need to pay their program fees, just so that people would not fall off their various teams. But now this is even bigger.
I
If
tell
you
you.
fell off, if you fell off on the 1st or 2nd of January this year, 2023, you are back. Anytime from that time till today, if anybody fell off their team, they have a chance of coming back and taking the position they fell off from permanently. Now,
Mm.
how else how else can the administration prove to us, members of this community and the world, that we are not a scam?
I can tell you
How
that.
else how else is where else do you find this kind of gesture? I'm trying to see. I've been, you know, I've done a lot of programs online, and their policies are very strict, very strict, and nobody compromises at any point. Nobody, but if you missed a thing, you've missed it. It's gone. Nobody looks back at you and say, let's reconsider. If there was an investment you made, that thing is gone for life. Now, that is how the Simply Brilliant community is supposed to be as well. We have our policies, and we know that if you fell off your team, you are gone. If you paid again to renew your membership, you are joining the most current available team, and you wouldn't like it, because when you are supposed to get your benefits are extended or is extended for another 12 months, you know it. Everybody knows this, yet people keep falling off. But then suddenly today, the administration comes up with such mercy, such grace, that says, all right, you are all welcome back in again. Just do a payment, just one. He's not even asking you to pay for all the months you missed. If you fell off in January, you are not supposed to pay for January, pay for February, pay for March, and then you now pay for April before you are in. That's not what he has done. You've been forgiven all those payments you missed. You've been forgiven. Just pay once to prove that you're still interested in this family and you are in. How else? Ambassador, please.
I love
How
that. I
else?
love that. I love that. Honestly, you made a very, very good explanation. So, members that will be listening, we are craving your
Mm,
indulgence to give us another opportunity to serve you better. Yes,
that's
we
right.
are serving you, and then in turn, you will come into our organization, build with us, and serve humanity. Our intent
Mm-hmm.
is sincere, our intent is pure. In the mass adoption meeting yesterday, the administration had said that check out every system. Every system is now corrupt. And then there is this
Mm,
entitlement mindset, they
mm,
say it's blue blood, or I don't
mm.
know, the likes of the Queen of England and all that. That entitlement mindset, that
Oh
all those
my.
do not add up. And that
Mm-mm.
in this system, we are going to build a better one. And then humanity will have what you call people power. So we are
That's
building
right.
people power. And the opportunity to make it happen in this particular community is there, which is based on the
Mm,
principle of leverage. So thank you
that's
very
right.
much. We are going to quickly
Yeah.
go into something else now. And then
Okay.
following that, we discuss briefly. And then with that, we'll be closing up. I want to look into the BSC scan. That's
Mm,
All right. Now, I guess you're seeing my screen, right?
Yeah, clearly, clearly.
Beautiful. So in the BSC scan, this is for Joy G, and I don't need to talk about this, but I want us to look into this because the
Mm,
administration said we are close, to overcoming our challenge. And I
mm,
should also keep the community abreast with what to see, how to see it. Many of us don't understand blockchain. Many of us don't
mm,
know how to assess how this works. So I want to
mhm,
show us so that you can have what you call their understanding of what the administration is saying. So this has been explained already, but for those who will be watching for the first time, this is the coins that will be distributed to 1 billion members. The bulk of these coins will be domiciled with the founders. The founders are core team, backup team, and the rotator team. Those are the founders. Rotator 22 and Rotator 23, which will comprise of about 95,000 active members. And it's comprising of 111,111.
mm.
The rotator team will be 95,000 when you sum up rotator 22 and rotator 23. So the bulk of these coins will be domiciled in the hands of these individuals. And this is another one. This one is also our coin, but it will be given still to the members of the community through opportunities, through
Mm,
programs such as staking and all that. Now, out of this coin here, the administration picked out little, which is about this, to give to us. And over time, it's going to be distributed to all of us through withdrawal process. And the intent of this is to see that the rotator team for 23 will be 2 times or 3 times the number of core team, backup team, and rotator team before the end of this year, rotator 20,
wow.
so that we can leverage on them and then build the economy and then build our Joy G price. So you are
Mm,
going to see over time, this will continue to appreciate as the members continue to grow and follow instructions. They can withdraw as little as $35 for now, $50, $100, and on and on. That's this one. So pay attention to the coins and the wallet addresses. Now, this is the admin's wallet. Of course, he uses it to pay bounties and then he hodls. He doesn't sell off. He doesn't use it for any other thing apart from paying off bounties, paying off programmers, developing the community, such as expanding the Kringle Cash new website, which we'll be moving into shortly. And then this is the only market that we have now. This is the only market that we have now, Pancake Swap. And well, you can also get it from PoolCoin, which is relatively almost the same thing. The administration had already told us that we should limit this between about 23 and 35, around that range. And from what I'm seeing, it is on a high side. We should actually understand that it's not good enough for us to start selling, because each time you sell, you go to put it into Pancake Swap and then collect the coin of your choosing, maybe BNB or USDT, I don't know, whichever one. But if you have what you call a unified mind with the system, this is not the right time to sell. Instead, it's a time to hodl. Now, we've been moving back and forth for a while. And the simple reason why we'll be moving back and forth is because individuals has been selling. Now, this individual has consistently held. He has not sold for a while. And it's very simple. If you go to this thing is transparent. So if you go here and you click on it, so I'm sure you are still seeing my screen. So this is it. This is it. This is his wallet address. Sir, are you still seeing my screen, sir?
yes, it's clear, very clear.
So if you look at this is 41 days ago, meaning that he did his transaction by 9th of March. So these things mean he has been hodling for a while. And we're going to change this word transparently. We're not going to do any kind of gimmick. People will know that people are aware of us, but people still don't understand us yet. But you guys would understand, you'll catch up shortly. So this shows that this guy has been hodling because we are using an evidence-based concept to make you know how and why we are going to excel. Now, this is the admin wallet. Now, an extension of the admin wallet, which we'll use to to fund us, which are core team, backup team members for now. And I think it's also going to be used to fund the rotator team the moment we've been able to pass that $4,000 level. So I don't need to go
Mm.
into this one. Now, this particular person has been selling, and he is one of the reasons why our community has not hit 4,000. But then the administration has said, do not take it upon yourself to get offended, because come to think about it, sooner or later, this guy will soon sell off. He will sell off, and then we continue moving. Now, he does not and has not shown an attitude of patience and abundance mindset, because the beauty of our crypto space is like the olden days where you can save. In the olden days, saving was profitable, because if you
Mm-hmm.
put fixed deposits, your interest rate will be quite high compared to putting it in a basic savings account. That was
Mm-hmm.
much later, about 20 something years, 30 something years ago.
That's
Now,
right.
as at now, we are repeating that concept in a free market, which is the crypto space. So this guy has not shown the right attitude, which is fine. Everyone has the right to do what they like. But I want you to know that this person, after he has finished selling, the community will move faster. If the community refuses to do anything, it will happen naturally, but it will take a longer time. Now, this guy just jumped in recently, and he has been on for a while, but recently he made a transaction that got to about 2.1, which is also fine. And I do not know the fate of this individual, but apart from these two sets of people, which I have just explained, every other person is hodling. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 are all hodling. And if they choose to hodl, then we are the better. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is as regards why the administration had to do what he did. Now, what I'm talking about, let me quickly stop sharing and share again
Mm.
so that you can see. I'm going back to our Kringle Cashback office, and
Mm.
then I'm going to our core team. It's coming up. Okay, so this is our core team. This is the page. Now, looking at this page, this is the core team. Are we seeing it?
Yeah, it's clear.
Good. Now, the core team is now 10,643. So, sir, do you have any reason why there is a change? Any ideas?
Yes, of course, it's because of the mercy that was just shown to us. The
Good.
extra, the extra there is for people who fell off from January 1st till date to be able to take their positions again, like you said earlier.
All right, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
when you come here, you see that the backup team is now about, there's a bit of discrepancy I'm seeing here, 3,392. Possibly there is a kind of, maybe they are building on it. I don't know. So let's look at the Rotator 22 team. The Rotator 22 team is 36,695. Now, I'm beginning to see something. I want us to calm down and study. This is actually a meeting, a summary of yesterday's mass adoption meeting, and a study to see what's going on behind the scenes. So if we quickly go into the blog, let's carefully look into the blog. Now, on the blog, the administration said that the core team is 12,069,
Mm.
right? Now,
Yeah,
the backup team, 5,938, right?
yeah, yeah.
And now the rotator team, 31,502.
31,000. Yes.
Good. Now, when we go back and then come to the core team, we'll find out that there is a slight difference now. And then on this one, you find out that the core team has changed. It's now 10,600 and something.
Mm-hmm.
Are we seeing the change? Now, the backup team that was supposed to be about 5,900 and something is now about 3,392. And now the rotator team, which is rotator 22, now has like all of them, which is about 36,695. Well, I do not know why the system is going about it this way. It's also fine. I don't have an issue with it.
Now,
But
I think
go ahead, sir.
probably there's a glitch somewhere, because this morning it was reading correctly in line with what was broadcasted. Probably
Okay.
there's a glitch. I think it will be fixed sooner or
Wow.
later.
Beautiful. Now,
Yeah,
one thing that I'm loving about the community is the fact that the core team, backup team, rotator team, which are now founders, are going to be world leaders that will come from at least one country of the world. This is something I love. What
that's
can you
right.
say about that, sir?
Interesting. It's so inclusive. Everyone can join us from every part of the world. And all you need to do is, once you've registered and have become a member, you just need to prove your worth. Everybody has some specialty. You have something that makes you peculiar from every other person. Just bring that part of you into the system. We want you. We want everybody on board this train. We are going far. We are changing the world. We need
Hmm.
experts in every field. We want everybody who has some sense of humanity in them to join our moving train, sir. So that's what I have to say, really.
I love that.
That's
I
what.
love that. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
So we have Nigeria here.
Mm,
We have
mm,
Egypt, we have Zaire, we have Ivory Coast, we have Uganda. In fact, the fact that Egypt is here, I would really love to see more of these Egyptians in our
that's right.
community. And then
Hmm.
Papua New Guinea, Bangladesh, and all that. So when you scroll through, you find out that there are people from every walks of life. And
That's right.
why I love this is because we are forming the Hydra structure, and that
That's
Hydra
right.
structure is something that it will be impossible for us to bring down, because
Hmm. Hmm.
every country there must be at least one leader, and these leaders will come together in the founders forum and make decisions that will change the world, and then we'll bring in the heaven on
Exactly.
earth.
That's
So
right.
this is very, very wow. This is beautiful.
Mm.
So
Mm.
give me your thoughts, sir, about the whole meeting so far before we conclude.
Yes, thank you very much. Like I used to tell my team, there was a time I actually made a quiz, important date in the Simply Brilliant community. And some persons didn't understand what I meant. So they said, the day we were given our match, that the 12th of January, that match, the Kill of match. Some persons mentioned other dates. And I told them, no, you are wrong. You are damn wrong. The most important date in the Simply Brilliant community shows is always displayed at your back office. It's your account expiration date. Your account expiration date. When you log into your back office, that's the first thing you see. That's to show you the most important date ever in this community. And for everyone, it's different. You have to write it somewhere. Let it be very, very, you know, everywhere. Put it in your bedroom, put it in the sitting room, put it in the kitchen, so that you don't fall out of your team. This kind of mercy may not come your way again. This probably may be the last time you are offered the opportunity of returning back to your core team, back to the backup team, back to the Rotator 2022 team. This may just be the last opportunity. So why not make it, a duty to pay upfront, pay like 2 months, 3 months ahead, and be ahead of the game plan. Why not set an alarm that reminds you more like every week, so that you don't fall off? And you know what? I told the leaders in my team, those who have one, two, three, four, five, or more referrals. I said, look, you can also help your members. Those people you brought on board, you can also help them. For example, I have the names and the expiration dates of all my referrals written out. and I visit it every day. So I'm not just watching and protecting my own account, I am helping to also protect those of my members. I'm not taking on their responsibility. They know their own expiration date, but just in case something happens and they forget, just in case something happens and they are unable to pay on time, I am there to tell them, guy, what's happening? You've not paid. You are like 1 week to expiration. Be sure to pay before it expires. We just have to help one another, at least encourage one another and keep everybody safe in their positions. I think those will be my last words for now. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. We are not done yet. We just have one more thing. It's as regards the questions. Can you remember some questions they asked that yesterday and the answers the administration gave? Can you remember any? Are you with me? Are you hearing me? Hello? Hello, hello. It looks like network is actually interrupting at the moment. But are you hearing me?
Okay. Yeah.
Hello? Are you hearing me? It looks like
Honestly, I didn't join the program early enough. You know the situation. Yes, there's a lag. It looks like there's a lag. There's a
okay.
lag. There's a lag between us.
Okay. I want to come back again. I hope you're getting me now.
Mm,
All right,
I can
beautiful.
hear you.
So I was saying, can you remember some of the questions that some people asked the administration yesterday? It looks like network is actually. Anyway, to save time, some of the questions that the administration asked yesterday, sorry, some members asked the administration was as regards they were still talking about their difficulty in being able to make payments. And then the administration said, well, that was why he set up what he has set up, so that people doesn't fall off. And then we are able to generate enough buy pressure because admin is not okay with the fact that the price of Joy G is going down, and he wants to
That's right.
leverage on the people who fell off to put in their financial wherewithal to support the system. And if a good number of them does it at the same time, you begin to see the price of Joy G going up. And once it keeps going up, 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 we get to 4,000. That's his intent. So I'm actually giving us a call to go out there and then let people know that there is a second chance, and
That's it.
it's
That's it.
expiring in about a week from, in fact, less than a week,
Mm,
about 5 days from now
mhm,
or so, because we're already on Thursday. We just have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Then by Tuesday, that offer is gone, you know.
mhm,
So
mhm.
some people were like, admin, why can't we pay from our buyback? The administration said, well, it's more complicated than you think. So at this point, we just have to
That's
hold on. We have to manage our
mm,
cash flow properly, because if we work from our own individual mindset, it may have what you call a catastrophic effect, and then we are going to be
that's right.
out of business. So people asked several kinds of questions, but then the one that piqued my attention was just the fact that people are looking for how to go about the buyback process. Some people also said concerning the bounty, how are we going to go about it? The admin had also promised that before the end of the month, that everyone will get back their bounty. I've not gotten mine, okay? And that we have to be patient, we'll get it. We've come so far, and if we were a scam, I think no one has seen the admin before, right? Yes. And he could have
That's
run
right.
away and
That's
the
right.
system would have gone down. But the admin has given us room to express our
That's
minds.
right.
The admin has given us room to even attack him,
That's right.
right? He has given us room to express our
Mm,
minds to the, even though he says
that's right.
there is no negative policy or no naysayings, but he still allows people. I mean, There are times that the administration has interacted with
Mm-hmm.
naysayers on Facebook just to make them reason. He has done a whole lot of things. He has come to my profile before and seen some people attacking and then had a chat with them so that they can be reasonable. He has done a lot, you know. So he has done more and he will keep doing the best to see that this community is sustainable long term. And I want you listening to me
Mm.
build with us because we want you and we have a whole lot to offer you. We want to empower you, and the empowerment will follow your children and your children's children, you know. All right. So, any last words again, sir? You did get what I said? Any last words? Do you have anything to add
I
to
heard
what
you.
I said? Do you have anything to add to what I've said?
I heard you, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you very well.
Can you hear me? Oh, good, beautiful. Yes, thank you very much. That is it. Like I said earlier, the administration has proved to us again and again that he meant well for everyone. And if we can only cooperate, if we can only understand, there is no limit to what we can get from this system. We just need to be patient. All we need is to be patient. Now, the way people want it now, it's not going to work out like that. And the reason is because we are not building like the systems out there that will collapse and they are gone. If there is any issue, if there's going to be any issue with our system, the administration will warn us and show us the reason why there needs to be a pause per time. There needs to be a stop at this point. Let's check it. Let's give time so that we can recuperate. Let's give time so we can build back and then we start enjoying the dividends again. It's because this system should not fail. This system should outlive every one of us. Everybody here should be beneficiaries, and we should have something to leave for our children and their children in the future. So if we want to just eat it now and get satisfied now, then there will be nothing for tomorrow. I can promise you that. We are trying to leverage on what is currently available. And we know that there is so much fault, there is problem with the current world economy. The system we are currently running on, which is based on scarcity, is not sustainable at all. But that is what we are trying to use to enter into our own economy, which is abundance. So you can expect glitches, you can expect delays at some point, and we should all expect it and embrace it in good faith that this is for the good of the entire body, it's for the good of the entire community, and it will do well for everybody at the end of the day. So to round it up,
Thank you so much.
kudos to the administration and kudos to some of you around him who are working diligently. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very, very much. I'm also hopeful that the administration will have time to review this video.
Mm,
I'm going to feature a whole lot of leaders from time to time so that they
mm,
can give contributions because it appears I've been the only one giving my own voice to the community. But let
mm.
leaders begin to express their mind and then we'll see how things go so that people
That's right.
will understand what this community is about. We are lacking leaders that are leading, supposed to lead by example. And we
That's
hope that the African community will get that. In fact, I can tell you that Bideric is one of the leaders that have shown leadership by example. And I
that's right.
admire that brother so much because he has gone through a lot, you know, and he has also trained people. So I also hope that each and every one of us will draw inspiration from him, draw inspiration for this video, and then
Yeah,
start building your teams because it's all boils down to self-government. Am I right, sir?
exactly,
All right.
exactly.
Thank you so much, sir. In fact, I really enjoyed your time today. And we would also be
Exactly.
looking forward to seeing you from time to time. Hello, Ambassador.
Thank you.
You have made marvelous. You have made marvelous today. Well, thank you so much. I think while my beloved brother was talking, I reviewed the updates of those who made contributions. So we'll stop
Yeah.
at this point and
Okay.
stay strong because a lot is yet to come. Thank you so much. Please, if you're tuning in for this first time, do well to like, share, and subscribe. Till we'll be coming your way again some other time. Cheers and God bless you. Bye for now. Beloved brother,
Bye.
take care, sir.
See you again. Thank you very much.